Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, robotics and fischertechnik. This video is focused on my robotic arm with pneumatic hand, and you can see right here the laptop with which I control everything. Last time I focused completely on reconstruction of this motor and the wrist plate, everything connected, but I did not test. So focus is obviously now to test is if everything works out, if LEDs are burning, if the motor is actually doing something with respect to Python, with respect to testing, if the hand does anything at all. Anyway, that's the whole purpose of this video now. And by experience, things will not function in all respect, but it's a model and things happen. Screencast, and that means once again a few windows. Top left, eye hand camera, bottom left, external camera, in the middle the diagnostics FT interface, top right the Python code, bottom right the terminal for execution of the code, and right here schematics, in this case for the extension interface, then control of the valves for the hand and for the hand pitch and wrist, etc. So where to start? Well, actually right here, and I have to lower the camera a little bit because I found this clamp, and that turns out to be from here. Here's a clamp, here's a lacking one. So before I do anything I have to attach it and then start the real test. Well, after fixing that one, the question is, should I put everything independently and separately to the test, or remove this and start the whole test? And I think I will do the latter. So I'm removing the travel support. Well, I use it to stabilize everything for traveling. But on the other hand, it's a secure measurement to stabilize the whole thing, even not when used or when not used. And let's run it, and it will make quite a noise. Not much to be seen. Well, you will see everything move. So you will see the arm pitch, you will see the hand pitch, you will see, no, you don't see, yeah, you will see the pivot switch, and who knows what else. So let's get to that. Well, that's alright, the arm pitch. The pivot in full operation. Very good. But the arm pitch or the hand pitch is not actually very much visible. Let me check something with the hand. Yep. And another one. very functional. I should increase the distance so everything can be seen. Yep, very functional. The thumb not responding. Middle finger. Yep, responding. Ring finger. Responding. So, except for the thumb, everything works. That is not going so well for... no, indeed. This one is not functioning. I have to stop the arm. Because I noticed that the pivoting switch for the wrist is not attached. Now it is. Once again. So I can start all over again. Testing has shown that this was not alright. This was not alright. So this switch here after is was not being touched at all, and this is manual operation. Another thing is that since reconstruction, somehow these switches are no longer being operated. So you can see the LED being activated, which is happening right here. This LED. This one is even a bigger problem, and I can only operate it by touching it directly. Why is that the case? This connection part is being pushed upward. And why is it being pushed upward? Because this part, which I installed last week, is a little bit too long. And that is a bit of a problem, because this one has to be connected with this. So I need to find a solution for this. And then probably decrease this distance and this distance and see how that operates. But before I do that, I want to independently test the wrist motor, because in all the movement that was demonstrated, the wrist didn't do a thing. So that's the first thing I need to do. The wrist motor is extension motor 3, motor wrist pivot. So activating this, I hope this one will make a difference. Yep, it does. But it has not the effect. It has not the effect that I had hoped for, because it's slipping. It is still slipping, and yes, the tension is not there. So that's a disappointment. Despite everything I did last week, or last time, when was it? It does move, yes. But the gear is not tight enough. The chain is not tight enough. And that is not nice. So the reconstruction wasn't good. Now let's see for this one. How can that be solved? This problem is solved by removing a supporting piece, so now everything is just long enough. Then the chain. If I hold it with my hand and then once again activate it, even then it's not good enough. it is unable to roll nicely. So let me do one other try, one other attempt. Here are two, well, what can I say, supporting parts, and if I use that, that one is moving, that one is not moving, it's slipping. If I hold tight, then it's nicely moving. I let go and you see the problem. So here still is a problem. I have to hold it and turn it outside, and then things are working, functional. But that's not the idea. Remains these two parts. What can I do with them? Add one thing on top. If I now yeah, there's the camera moving, not intention. If I move the hand up, and this LED is still not burning, so that's a problem. Another problem I found out is that the hand pivot is being pulled too tight, way too tight. So that's another problem. How to solve it? Timing, I guess. But each switch, no matter which one, and there are a lot of switches in this model, are treated by the software in their own time. So all switches here, not this one by the way, this is just a wired switch, but all programmed switches are software dependent, and that makes it trickier. There's one thing I can do right now, and that is move this piece in between here. And in between, I mean taking this off, putting it on and sliding this here. Then see, that makes a lot of difference. So if I have yet another piece of like that, do I have one? Can't find it, so it has to be a shorter one. Shove it in. Alright, and then move it up, and then it would be very nice if everything cooperated. Kind of. Yeah, okay, so that's a solution. Remains the chain, of course. And I didn't even test this motor by software. So that's another thing for another time. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, leave a comment or suggestion, would be very much appreciated. And the motor actually does work. You can support via PayPal, Ko-fi, and by becoming a patron. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram. And see you next time for either this robot project or another one. Please take a look at my website for much more information under this video. For now, have a great time, stay safe, take care, bye.